Shalom Alaikum, saints of the Most High Yah. This is Brother Darishah Ben Yasharel, sought out son of Israel in English. We're out here in Straitway, Georgia today. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of what's going on in the garden. In this back row, we planted some turnip greens. These tires are going to be used to plant some Yukon Golds this first day. And so, like I said, we got 6 little small rows of turnips going on. We're going to have some tires with Yukon Golds in them. This row here has some kale left over from last year, but we just planted some asparagus in it. So after this kale grows, by another week or two, we're going to pluck it up because that asparagus will be coming in soon. In this row, we're going to have green beans. As you can see, it's a couple plants from last year. Once again, we plan on harvest that in about 2 weeks. We just put the beans in the ground, so we're just gonna let that finish growing. But as you can see, the beans, if you find a good bean, they are definitely growing. Let me show you a good one down here, which you can see very nicely. This row has kale in it. Kale and collard. I think it's kale from last year, but we just planted some collards and we're gonna, like I said, give it 2 more weeks to grow. We just cut it and then we're gonna pluck it out the ground just like what we just planted, just finished growing in. This row has tomato cages. We planted several varieties of tomatoes. I just want to see which ones the saints like the best. So we got everything from beefsteaks, cherry tomato, Roma tomatoes. We got some African yellow pear tomatoes. I used about 8 different varieties of tomatoes that we had seeds donated to us from Brother James in Straitway, Tennessee. And he had some exotic tomato plants. So I said, hey, let's grow them. Let's see which ones the saints like the best, and we'll just move forward from there. We got a whole row, as you can see, all the way down on some more greens. They're doing well. This row is going to have okra. You can't see it because I just planted it yesterday from seed. This row here has Swiss chard, as you can see from the little red stems on the bottom. This row is another row of beans. As you see, these beans are doing exceptionally well. I used 3 different varieties of beans this year, so each row has a different type of green bean in it. They are all green beans, but we want to see which ones the saints like the best as far as taste. We have some Contenders, Blue Lake, and just some bush beans. Here's another row with some greens in it. Kind of hard to tell the difference between kale and collard when they're so young, but it's one of them. This is some okra that I put in a seed tray a couple weeks back. So the first 6 here, as you can see, are starting to sprout. The rest of the row I did from seeds yesterday. This row we have some more seeds. This row has spinach. You can tell by the tall stringy leaves that they produce. So got a row of spinach going down. This row we have the 3rd type of bean. And as you can see, these beans are doing fantastic. This row we have some red onions all the way back. They are doing exceptionally well. This row has some peas in it. As you can see, the peas are doing good. As they get taller, they will hang on this trellis here and grow up.